It's that time again. No Money Spent, episode 4. We're actually cranking through a lot of these. We are back with it. If you guys are enjoying the series, hit that like button down below and comment anything that you guys think I could use to improve it. I'm looking a little rough in this video. I apologize. I'm on 4 hours of sleep and caffeine, and it's not a fun time. But we are having some fun things to do this episode. We first can check out some of the wonderful things that we have sent over to get upgraded, and we can check out all of the domination games that I finished since the last episode, because it's quite a bit. I don't know why it's not showing my overall record, but we got a lot done. So you can see right here, we are actually only 11 games away from finishing this. I said 11, it's actually 13, isn't it? Yeah, it's 13 games away for finishing it. We have 5 here for the Pacific, we have Southwest, and then we have 3 for the All-Star to get going, which is pretty cool. I could start all-time and start getting some of these guys, but I'm in no rush. I'll get them done one at a time, and we'll get that Draymond Green because he actually looks to be pretty solid. So, yeah, that's fun. Again, the plan is always right in the beginning of the year. If there's any tip that I can give you guys, is always start off the year by grinding domination. It is awful. It is annoying. It's so many games, but I promise you it's going to be worth it in the long run if you know, like, what you're doing, just because those cards are great every single time. I promise you. But we do have some card gradings to do here. I did send a few orders in. I sent 3, actually. So, let's open up the first one right here, our authentic graded card. S7. That is terrible. That is terrible. Get it out of my face. We got another one here. This one should be Vlade Divac right here, which is pretty cool. And I'm realizing this is kind of in the way a little bit. So, ooh. What if I watch? I'm gonna live move it in front of you guys. Look at that. Whoa. Crazy, right? Anyway, there we go in the bottom corner. We'll open up Vlade Divac and see how he's going. Excellent. MT bonus is medium for Vlade and 8.0, which is awesome because Vlade is probably going to be in all of the lineups. So extra MT, cool. And then we have 3 here that I kind of just threw in just to have some extra ones. So we'll open this one right here, a 7.0 for Antonio McDyess, not bad. We'll get the middle one opened right now. Near mint 9.0 on Paul Pressey with a medium for our MT bonus. And I just did it, but I'll move it again over here just to make sure we can see this one nice and good. Authentic grading, excellent 8.0 on Steve Francis, but that one is only a small bonus, which isn't exactly ideal. But now we have multiple mediums, which is pretty good. Basically, what I'm just doing is taking any card that I have that's good and sending it to get minted, because I am I'm a whore for MT. So I'll take the more the merrier that we can get. Also, may play an unlimited game this episode just to try to get our ring, but I may save that for like episode 5 that'll drop maybe Saturday. Who knows? Just to see what'll be fun with all that. So now we can update the God Squad. You guys can see what it's looking like with everybody that's new, freshly minted. We have Vlade Divac in there. Then we have Paul Pressey, who's going to be sitting there. I have Jokic in here, but he's not really part of the God Squad. So, you know, there's that. I think. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through and add everybody that has like above a 7 to make sure that we get some good MT, and I'll see what it's looking like once that's done. Alright, so I've came across a very, very sad reality that I only actually have 12 cards, not the full 13 to make a lineup full of players that have an MT bonus, and it still actually is only small with 12 out of 13. I mean, we have a 9.2, a 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 9.25, 9, 9, 7. So I think 7 and 8 are pretty common here. But even with all those, we only have a small bonus for MT. I just wanted to see what they would all look like. And I only have a tiny bonus if I have all of the players in here that can give us a good amount of MT. Besides, like, Bradley Beal, I think I can replace him. But either way, the reason I recommend doing this is just because, like, with this Vlade Divac, it was already worth about 6 to 7k MT. But I spent probably, 450 MT to send this card out to get him minted for that medium bonus. And because he has a medium bonus, he got that 8.0. I bet you I could probably get around 7-ish KMT for this Vlade Divac now. Probably a good increase on his price, which is always going to be a good idea. So just a quick way to increase the value of cards for little MT and almost always come out with a profit is going to be, I think, minting a lot of these cards and just, I don't know, sending them out there. It's really not that expensive. You can play one domination game and get enough. So I would just recommend any good card that you have, take some time to send them out there before you actually sell them. And I think it's actually going to work out really well for you. Like, the new strat this year might be pull good cards from packs and then immediately send them to get minted and then put them up on the auction house because they just are going to be worth a bit more. But that could be me jumping. Now, for today's episode, we probably will be getting to the 9 cards to collect Kobe Bryant, which is awesome. That Sapphire Kobe, I'm super excited just to have him on the squad. Always love having Kobe. We'll probably end up getting one of these, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'll play some games of the My Team draft. I think eventually we can get that. And we can apply a shoe and a badge to get those 2, and I think it'll be fun. But overall, I'm not really too stressed. Just going to keep grinding out this domination and adding maybe some cards to increase the lineup. Who knows? But I think it's all around going to be a good time. This is what the squad's looking like, and I'm pretty excited for it. So, time to grind some domination, and I guess I'll jump back whenever it is that I deem that that's enough. And we'll probably work on that Trae Young Evo as well. Okay, so we just at level 21 after finishing some of those, so I thought I'd show what we're getting just because not too many people have actually moved up the XPs quite yet, at least when I'm doing it. And we get a Slasher Reward Pack. The next one will be the Ascension, which we are relatively close to. The only card I'm really excited to get is Brian Winters. Looks to be a pretty decent kind of card. But we can open up this Slasher Award Pack and see if we can get something nice out of it. I won't bore you guys with the Domination Rewards. They're basically the same thing, and it's... yeah, none of them have really been too good. But, see? Acrobat and +3 in Driving Lab. Alright, so nothing too crazy there, but we got some contracts, which is cool. Still going to be grinding this out, working on some of the evos, just having some fun in Domination, and not too bad. And we are slowly working up. I think we're halfway to getting our first Ruby Reward player. So I think that'll be our first, major goal this time. And the first card that I for sure will be picking up is probably going to be this Tim Hardaway Jr. because this dude is beautiful, just to say the least. This card is looking really fun. So that's probably going to be the first guy I'll get, and that may be where... I don't know, we end it. We got an Evo in here. Maybe Miles Bridges, work on that, and just have a good time. And we can finish Trae Young. We 4 assists, 3 points. Alright, cool. Yo, we'll do that right now. I'm going to go over to a game of Triple Threat offline, and we'll take Trae Young basically to get those 3 points and those 4 assists. Should be relatively easy. Yeah, we can go in a lineup with, yeah, just like this. Like literally this. We can go in with Trae Young. We can have Jokic and Barbosa just to stand there and take up space, I guess. Alrighty, having fun with Trae Young and Nikola Jokic. This Trae Young card is literally just the most fun card aside from Patty Mills, because Patty Mills is just chef's kiss, absolutely gorgeous. But I mean, it's just fun, man. This game in general is just great when you actually get, you know, some cards to have some fun with. It just feels amazing. We can open a vault. I haven't played too many triple threat games. Oh, we opened a vault again. Hey, look at that. Let's get, I don't even know who it is, but let's get the diamond in there, like Don Boone or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Or a token, a single token, 100 MT for getting that reward. I guess that's cool. And our next one is Sapphire Derrick Jones, which I guess is going to be pretty fun. I feel like after Domination, I'll probably grind a lot of this triple threat just to try to get a Ron Boone. And because I really want to try out this... what the hell is he? Anthony Simons. I really want to try out this Anthony Simons just because I think he's going to be fun. But here we go. The man himself, Trae Young. I'll go over here to the editor and just make sure that I bring up the volume just a little bit. That way we can hear the wonderful Evo noise. Here we go with Trae Young. Another starter player, fully evolved. Bang. There he is. Ruby Trae Young. Now, I probably shouldn't have done that because of limited. But, you know, it is what it is. We have already set it aside to happen. And, oh, I guess the other thing here is just collection. So we'll do that real quick. Beautiful. And now we can pick up our final, actually, starter pack right here because of the glitch that it did for me. I haven't finished Jokic, but it'll let me pick up another one right here, which is going to be Donovan Mitchell. We got our final one. And, you know, maybe in episode 5, we'll work on, like, fully completing all of the Evos. But, yeah, not too bad. This Donovan Mitchell, just check out what he's looking like real quick. 6 points. We'll go up to a 79 midi, or 81 midi, sorry, and a 83-point shot. Not bad. Good free throw, good ball handle. Decent rebounding. The speed is looking really good on Donovan Mitchell right there. And he's getting some pretty good badges. All right, not bad. Not bad. Posterizer right there. Mismatch expert, blinders. Okay, Giant Slayer needs that. And then we go here. We can pick between... Ooh, Donovan Mitchell can get Silver Clamps, Silver Intimidator, which is actually looking pretty good there. The perimeter defense looking good. The steal gets a lot better, and the stamina goes up to a 95, along with an 80 interior defense. Okay. Now, the tough thing about Donovan Mitchell is the fact that he really... he's going to be undersized. I'm checking up right now what his jump shot is, because I think it's going to be jump shot 4, and it is. Or we can pick the athletic, where we'll get an 88 ball control, we get a 65 standing, and a 90 driving dunk, along with an 89 speed and a 87 speed with ball. What was that? Silver posterizer, pro touch, downhill, and quick first step, and slithery limitless takeoff. So I think it's going to be nice. But I think having another player with silver clamps, low-key, might be a little bit more important. So maybe I'll do the defense unless it's a little too difficult. But yeah, not a bad time at all. Got a lot of cards that I got to start evoing up, just having a fun process with it. But it looks to be cool. Looks to be a fun time. We're just going to have to keep working on this Jokic. Yeah, it's a process, but it's fun. I'm going to keep grinding out some domination and try to work on some of these XP challenges just to hit to that next Ascension board. But we'll see how that goes. So let's keep going with the grind. Okay, so I actually just realized that I can actually, I don't know, start grinding some XP and be a little bit more efficient with this. So that's like exactly what we are going to do. We're going to go to the Ruby right here. Make sure that we search it and make sure we go to the theme Colossal. And if I pick up LaMelo Ball, he has a challenge for 40 assists, which should be pretty easy. I have a few money plays that I can run to have a good time with LaMelo. And just get some pretty easy assists. And then Manu Ginobili as well has a bunch of points. So if I just kind of alternate the two of them, I think we can have a pretty good time. So I'm going to do Colossal. I'll change this to Shooting Guard, and we will see how we can, how much we can pick these guys up for. Okay, Manu for 4,300 seems to be the cheapest out here. And now we just have to find LaMelo. So I'll switch this to Hornets, and we'll see what we can hit for. Alright, so LaMelo seems to be going for about 9k MT, which is a little bit of a steep price, I won't lie, but that's because he's actually like super solid. I mean, he's got 14 gold badge, I think some of the most in the game right now, especially for a Ruby, which means he's definitely going to be a fun card. But for like 750 MT or XP, I'm not really sure how much I want it, so I'm probably going to skip out on LaMelo and just do like the 100 points with Manu Ginobili, and we'll see kind of like how that goes as we get on throughout. So, I'm sorry LaMelo, but it's just not happening. Okay, everybody, so I've done a bunch of grinding in between. So I'm actually recording the first part that you saw of this No Money Spent episode yesterday, and now we are in a brand new day, and we have actually gone ahead and completed all of current gen domination, and now we're doing all-time domination. I don't know why I say current gen, but now we are moving on to all-time domination, and I'll show you guys just a picture on the screen right now of me finishing this, and you can see we just get tokens after tokens after tokens, and then we ended up getting Amethyst Draymond Green as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, it was nice. And now we're sitting at 50 tokens up there. 43,000 MT is still pretty good. And we also hit level 22 of an XP, which means on top of all of these uniforms and logos and things like that we're going to be getting, that I have to suffer through and open, we get a badge reward pack for finishing up all 30 games for those XP challenges, and we get an Ascension board where we start off here and need to get a bunch more picks to move up to that grand prize for Marquise Johnson. So I'm just going to keep making these decisions. Gold player pack, okay, not ideal. I just need the last one. 3 extra picks, okay, that's cool. It seems like they were, because we got reset, I think each one, it was easier to get these like moving up on the Ascension, because I have made quite a few selections here and have not seen any results. So I have to do it that way. It's tough. Okay, 2 times tokens or MT. I'm just gonna open this next MT one. Oh, I have to do it this way, right here. There it is. All right, we're on the top board. And because of how it works, you guys saw we started off right there on tier 2. Next time, if we get the Ascension, we will start right here on the tier 3 for the Ascension, which we can get the grand prize on, which I think is absolutely amazing. I mean, why wouldn't you want to start on tier 3? Gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll bring this up. Grand prize, Marquise Johnson. I actually haven't looked at the stats of this card, but a diamond shooting guard that I'm going to assume is going to be a really, really good playmaker and just slasher. Sounds good in my book. 250 MT, okay, and one token. I'll take those. The more the merrier. 250 MT. I was hoping we could get like a pack or something like that. I'm gonna do the randomness and a token. Okay, so the tier 22 Ascension, or level 22 Ascension, wasn't anything crazy, but that's pretty cool. And now we can go to our unopened packs. We got Sapphire Kobe Bryant off of the collector level, which was pretty cool. We ended up getting 150 cards to end up getting this Sapphire Kobe Bryant. He is going to be a pretty decent card. Any Kobe card is going to be fun. We have all those tier 3 ones. And now we get Amethyst Draymond Green to add to this squad, who I think I'm going to use as my starting power forward. That way I can pair him with Vlade Divac and have a good time. But look at that. The pack animation this year is gorgeous. I mean, come on, look at this. It is just 2 chef's kiss. 4 for him. It's just, I absolutely love it. And now we have Draymond Green, who really should kind of change up the defense for the squad. I'll give you a cool card or stats review on it, because I want to open this badge pack first before we check anything out. Here it is. Bang. We have 1 badge, gold, rhythm shooter. All right, nothing crazy. And now we can add some token market cards to, I guess, the squad. We've already picked up our, Sapphire ones. We can get into which ones are the best for it. But now we have these. So now that we have a starting power forward, we don't really need that. And I said my first pick was going to be this Tim Hardaway Jr. because this dude is going to be a catch and shoot 3-point demon while still having some good inside game. So that's who my first pick is going to be. I mean, it's kind of got to be, right? Tim Hardaway Jr. is amazing every single year. And I'm pretty sure he has that base 49 as well, which is pretty cool. So the next one that we kind of have to decide between is going to be, I think, Jalen Rose, Dario Saric. Thiago Splitter is actually pretty decent as well. 6'11", has a mid-range game. It has some pretty good defense. Good dunking right there. Yeah, he's got good dunking, good rebounding. All around, I mean, decent card. But Jalen Rose is a nice small forward. I think at 6'8", we could really use somebody who has a decent 3-point shot, a good midi, has really good dunking. And he can play make, as well as has that 80 perimeter defense, good speed as well. I don't know, just kind of like that jack of all trades, another guy that can kind of play make and do some pretty nice things. I think can be fun. And he has super quick first step, which means Jalen Rose is going to be super quick. So I think I'll pick up him as well, just because I think it's going to be fun. It'll be our 5th Raptors player, so we'll probably get some stuff like that. And then we are 1 short, or no, we're 7 short of being able to pick up, 2 more. So I think the decision may be between Ricky Pierce and Ron Harper. Ricky Pierce is just another all-around awesome card. We get that 88 midi, 83-point shot, that 75 driving dunk. His playmaking is good. His defense across the board is great. And he has good speed. But I think the decision is going to come on whether or not he has any sort of clamps, which I don't think Ricky Pierce does. And because I have Cade Cunningham already, I don't think I need to switch that. But Ron Harper, being a 6'6 PG, who is really always defensive heavy, doesn't have a 3-point shot, but can still get to the basket really good, has good playmaking, has that 87 perimeter, and decent speed for a 6'6 guy. I think I kind of have to go with him this way. I mean, Silver Pick Dodgers right there. He has Silver Slithery Finisher, and I think Silver Hustle Hunter, Bullet Passer, Floor General, and he has Bronze Clamps and Bronze Intimidator. So I think because of that, I have to pick up Ron Harper as well, because I've checked out some of these lineups for all-time domination. Let me tell you, they are they're not easy. So yeah, we'll say that. Like, yeah, I'll give you an example right now. If we go to domination and we go to all-time and just check out the 76ers, there is a Opal Iverson, Opal Moses Malone, a Pink Diamond Dolph Shays, Pink Diamond Julius Erving, and a Ruby Hal Greer. They're a 92 overall, and my team is only an 83, and this is one of my better lineups. So basically what we're going to try to do with this episode is we're going to upgrade this team just a little bit, make sure we add everybody that we need to add to it, and we can finish up some card evolutions, as well as start working to finish up all of the ones that we finished. So I think we can get a Diamond TJ Warren. So the episode is going to probably be a little bit weird. I didn't do these as efficiently as I should have, but we can evo up Mason Plumlee right here up to a Ruby, make him a nice little cheeky little Ruby right there. And Monte Morris will go up to a Ruby as well. This card was a beaut to use. Bang, there it is, Ruby. He has the trade break base on quick, which is actually pretty nice, and I've had quite the fun time using him. Harrison Barnes didn't really use too much, but I think it'd be a decently easy evo, I think, in general, because if we check it out here and go to Domination Rewards, we have all of the ones right here for current domination, but we only have 4 of them evoed. So once we finish up all of these, we can end up getting TJ Warren, who's going to be a pretty decent card. And then for all time, once we get all the guys that we need, we can actually end up getting a Diamond Bob Pettit, which is pretty cool, I will say. There's a lot of good cards out here. But either way, it is time to start working up on the all-time domination. I'll change with the squad and then let you know what it's looking like once we are all done with it. Okay, so here is the squad all updated. We have Ruby Ron Harper at the PG, Ruby Tim Hardaway at our shooting guard, Ruby Jalen Rose in there at the 3, Draymond Green at our 4, Vlade Divac in there at the 5, and I may actually get Mike Bibby to run like a nice little bench duo, because that duo is actually pretty nice. Trae Young off the bench, Cade Cunningham right there at the 2, Miles Bridges there at the 3, Pascal Siakam and Chris Boucher running our 4 and 5, and then we just have 3 cards who I have close to near mint with a medium bonus, small bonus, just so we get some extra MT, which is going to be fun. Now, I don't think I can actually send any of these token market cards to get graded, because that's kind of how 2K has nerfed it a bit, is by only making it so you can send cards that are, I guess, auctionable out to get graded, which is a bit annoying, but either way, just to have some fun for the next episode, I will send Jeff Hornacek, Truck Robinson, and Manu Ginobili to all get graded. Take about 50 minutes, not a big deal, but we'll probably check them either next episode or at the end of this one, which is cool. We'll collect these packs from the Raptors logo and stuff like that, and now it is off to finishing starting all-time domination. From looking at the squads, the easiest one actually to start off right here is going to be, I think, the Toronto Raptors, just based off of the fact that they're lower overall. But I am not excited to be facing that pink diamond Kawhi Leonard or that ruby Kyle Lowry. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, oh my god, I never showed you guys the showcase on Draymond Green to see what you guys are actually grinding for. Oh my lord. So Draymond, a 6'7" power forward center, which I think he actually could play both pretty good right now because undersized centers aren't that bad. Not a great post game, but has a 79 midi, an 83-point shot, and 80 free throw, 75 in both dunking, which is going to be great. And the playmaking on Draymond is going to be awesome. If you have any money plays where you're utilizing a power forward or center, Draymond's going to be that perfect guy to make that pass. 80 block and steal, 79 perimeter, and an 88 interior. Good in both reboundings, and he's quick for a power forward. And then he has 11 gold badges, including brick wall, break starter, dimer, rim protector, intimidator, post move lockdown, set shooter, and ankle braces. So defensively, Draymond's gonna be one of the best cards in the game. Has that silver catch and shoot, silver clamps, one of the few cards in the game to actually have it. Pogo stick, downhill, needle threader, bullet passer, floor general as well, which is awesome, and 6 bronze badges just to help out. Now, if I'm being honest, I think this Draymond Green is one of the better players right now, so adding some badges, if you have the availability to, may not be a bad idea. Like, I think adding a, Hot Zone Hunter or a, Limitless Takeoff actually could be pretty good for this Draymond Green, because I can see him being on my squad for quite a long time. But we'll see how that goes, if he even needs it, and as we get on throughout. And maybe even some shoes. Who knows? But now, I'm going to start up some current all-time domination, and we'll see how that goes. Right, so I just did a little bit of grinding and some triple threat. Only played a few games just to finish up some things that I wanted to show you guys and just talk about generally my lineup, what I've done to upgrade it, and get you guys a little insight on a decision that I think I'm going to make right now. So, first off, I want to show you guys we actually did finish up a few games of domination all time. You can see right here I have 4 done, which is looking pretty good. We've done the Sixers, the Knicks, the Nets, and the Raptors, which is pretty cool. And it's actually got us a lot of tokens, up to 23 right now, which is pretty cool. And it has allowed us to finish, I think, 3 evolutions right there. 1, 2, and 3, working towards Diamond TJ Warren. So first is Miles Bridges, another Ruby, who's actually going to be a really good card at Ruby. I mean, look at that, man. I love the card art in general. I think the red goes great with that Buzz City. So it's looking good. Got to get Harrison Barnes and Derek White done, so I'll probably throw these guys in. Especially as Derek White, he's actually got some defense, man. Actually got some defense, so I might try him as a shooting guard for a little bit. But the next one that I did was actually finish off Maxi Kleber. So he is going to a Sapphire, looking real good. Again, a nice all-around power forward with actually a pretty decent jumper animation. That's like set shot 1 or something like that. Not bad at all. And last but not least is Jeremy Lamb, a beautiful shooter with a really, really solid jump shot, who now is actually an even better shooter, which is really looking nice. So I think I'm going to work on, I think it's Jordan Poole, Jaden McDaniels, Okongwu, Derek White, and Harrison Barnes. Then once I have that, we will have Diamond TJ Warren, which will be next episode's big clickbaity title, I guess, is getting that done. We also have some card gradings to pick out. We have 3 right here, which I think we did earlier in the video. And because I don't have my webcam, we can do them all nice and easy. So here's number 1. A 9.0 small bonus for Truck Robinson. You know what? That is not bad. You know, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. 9.0 is pretty good. Number 2, right here, an excellent 8.0 small MT bonus for Jeff Hornacek. And the one that I really care about, who I don't even really remember. Oh, Manu Ginobili, I think, is my last one right here. Let's see what it is. A 9.25 medium MT bonus on Manu Ginobili. Probably the best one that we've got so far. 9.25, I think, is tied with the best. All right, that's a W. That is a massive, massive W. So I think I'm going to actually throw Manu back in the lineup here just because I have some XP grinding still left to do on him. But that means I bought him for around 4 to 4.5K, I think it was, or 4.4. Means I could probably sell him for about 5K and either break even or maybe come out with a slight profit. I'll see what his price is going for right now. But him being a medium, I think we have a medium of Paul Pressey and a medium of Michael Porter Jr. and a medium of Vlade Divac. That is huge. I think if we change up this MTB lineup right here, this one that has a bunch, we may be able to sneak into a small bonus. So I'm going to try that right now. I'm just going to go point guards. Do we have anybody that has a bonus that we haven't used? No. So I'll move Steve Francis into there, and then we can just chuck everybody else who we just added. So Manu Ginobili just got a bonus in that medium. We can throw him in there. We have, I think, somebody else in here. Yep, the Truck Robinson near mint is small, and then the last one we can swap out Dirk Nowitzki for literally anybody else that has one. I think we have Jeff Hornacek, and that's it. Hornacek, one of the two. All right, yeah, we only have Jeff, which gives us exactly 13 players with it, because actually I think sent 2 to the auction house. So there we go. We moved it up to a small bonus, which is pretty cool. I'll save that and switch this one back. And the other thing that I did in between was actually went through my collection, which I recommend anybody that is watching this video go through and look at any of the cards that you actually picked up, out of here. And I think Paul Pressey may be one as well that I'm debating selling. And looking at the price that the cards are going for, like right now, Paul Pressey for 5K, I think is gonna be awesome. I can actually probably sell him for 6 because I have that medium MT bonus. Because this one actually right here for 7 has a small. So you know what? I'm going to make the executive decision to sell them as well because I have so many mediums. I don't think I need another one. Well, actually, it probably doesn't hurt. By the way, do that and send them to your auctions because now I'm sitting here with my auctions with all of these cards that I can sell that looks good. I think Andre Iguodala was going for around 3K. Jason Williams was going for around 4. And Paul Pressey, we just saw, was around 5. And I'm going to test the waters with 7K for a medium, bonus, MT bonus 9.0 near mint. I'm gonna test the waters on a 7. Well, you can check it out next episode to see what he's doing with that. Jason Williams, I'll just go double check his price really quick. I think it'll be easier if I just go to collection, base set, Kings, and then go to him. Let's see. I think last time I looked it was about 4K. Probably will be that again. We can see a 4.3. That's a 9K. I don't know who he thinks he is. 4.2. So yeah, we got 4K we can sell him for, and then the other one I think is a Warriors one, an Andre Iguodala. Yeah, he's right there. And I think I remember him being around 3K MT, and I do have a bit of an MT bonus on him, but I think I'll just sell him for around 3 on the dot, and whoever picks him up, they can get a good minted version of him. Let's see, 3K on the dot was that one, 2,950, 250 for a 9.0 mint. All right, yeah. 1,950. All right, somebody is underselling a lot. So I guess he's not as expensive as I thought he was going to be. But either way, we'll do it. So our good mint small bonus on Jason Williams. Kind of funny, it's a small bonus with a small card. And we can throw him up 4K. And then we'll take Iggy with his very small bonus. And we'll just put him up for 1,850 just because he went for a little bit of MT. Dwayne Casey, I'm just going to quick sell because it does not seem like people are willing to pick him up. And then I will search up badges, gold, and we can do Intimidator, whatever the hell that is. So I recommend anybody do this. Go through, find all your cards that are worth a little bit. If they're anywhere 3K or above, I would definitely consider selling them. And anybody else, I don't know, it's up to your own discretion on whether or not you want to sell them. And I feel like we passed Intimidator, I just didn't see it. Or maybe there's just that many badges that I haven't. Yeah, I definitely went through it. I've already gone through it once. Somebody probably was looking at it and were like, yeah, you went right past it. All right, there it is. Intimidator. Intimidator gold. Let's see. Ooh, it's a lot cheaper than what it was. 250, 1,950, 2,000. Right about 2,000. I'm not going to sell the Intimidator then. I'll keep it. I'll send it to my collection because there's actually something that I've been debating. So I want you guys' opinion on this because I think I'm going to do it just because I think it's going to be the smartest option here. Vlade Divac, I have a medium 8.0 bonus on my Vlade Divac, which is already going to be a pretty penny that I could probably get for him. But then I was going through here, there's one for 16k with a large MT bonus on Vlade Divac, which is huge. Another large bonus 1650, 13,950 for a small. We have just 13k right there for some smalls, for some goods, and 9,950 right there. So I think at this point, Vlade Divac's price is only going to go down. Like, there's no way that he keeps the price that he's currently going for. So I think I have to kind of sell him. So this is my, I guess, observation. I'm going to take Vlade Divac and I'm going to send him to the auctions, and I'm going to go over right over here to my auctions, and I'm going to put him up for 11k. I think we already had somebody sell, which is awesome, but we'll check it out in the next video. So I think what I'm going to do is sell Vlade Divac for 11k because I don't even really use him as a scorer anyway, and his jump shot's a little too slow to actually get off the middies. So I think this is going to be the smartest option, selling Vlade for 11k, because he really was kind of just like a defense and a you know, set screens guy, get rebounds, and he wasn't even really insane at that. And then we're going to replace him with a reward card here from the Ruby section in Ruby Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson is 7'1", and because I was only using my Vlade for defense, the 85 standing and driving dunk will be good as a lob threat. He's an 89 block and 89 interior. He has good rebounding, better speed than Vlade, and has more and better finishing as well as rebounding and defense badges. And you can see that Intimidator right there is a pretty nice badge to have. Now, I don't think I can actually boost it up, but this is the decision that I've made. Let me know if you guys think it's a W or an L in the comment. I'll count up how many W's and how many L's I see to see if I really have made a good decision on that. Honestly, I think it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to be a W for the team because I really feel like the more defense, the merrier. So this is what we have. I've added it to him, and I'm going with it, man. I can't add any badges. I think that'll be too crazy to him. Like I could add a clamps. I think it'd be nice, or a mismatch. I'll add mismatch expert to him just to, I don't know, help it out a little bit. Maybe it'll be nice. And I think in general, I think it's gonna be good for Mitchell Robinson. So let me know if you think that was a W or an L, swapping out Mitchell Robinson or Vlade Divac for Mitchell Robinson and getting that MT just to get more. And the other thing that I did is I actually picked up LaMelo for about 11k ish as well. So maybe we just traded off there. Because this LaMelo is seriously one of the best cards of the game. Money Jumper is literally finishing everything for me. It's just an all-around good card. So let me know what you guys think about this episode of No Money Spent, if I made some good decisions or not. We're going to keep doing the Evo grind, keep going through Domination, and just have a good time. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Anybody that's watching this, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. On the road to 15K. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video.